Yeah. So you knew like were you able to like articulate it in words in terms of like, oh, I'm an artist. I'm a image maker at that young age, or did that come a little bit later?
Well, well, fast forward, it all comes to a head in Seattle.
Okay.
But from that point, through my upbringing, I always considered myself an artist, even though I did doodle a lot, I drew a lot, and but oftentimes I didn't. But I still considered myself an artist. I was more like a dreamer. I was a
Mhm.
dreamer in school. I
Yeah.
was a I was dreaming everywhere, but I always considered myself an artist because I felt like being an artist was the label for a dreamer.
Yeah.
Um, but I didn't have the influence around me as far as doing art.
Sure.
So I feel like I developed later in my action of doing artwork, even though I always was a better drawer than most kids in my school. And that was always my angle for friendships and such. And sports too early on.
Mhm.
As everyone started to outgrow me, that started to change.
Totally. Yeah, I can relate to that for sure. I think I was probably a little bit more influenced by like the pressures of just other friends who were playing sports, and I mean I enjoyed them, but eventually, I came to realize like I don't, I don't like practicing in the heat 2 times a day, and I'd rather just be creating things or creating jokes with my friends or, dreaming, as you said, basically.
Exactly. But the funny thing is, during those times, well, speaking for myself, I
Hmm.
don't have the influence of another artist.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
didn't either.
my best friends were jocks,
Uh-huh.
but I was friends with everybody. But I definitely was always attracting uh, the alpha people for some odd reason because I would
Mm,
never felt like I was.
sure,
Um,
sure.
but for some reason, I always ended up hanging out with the popular kids and my other friends that weren't so popular, the stoners.
Yeah, yeah.
I was always going in between everybody, and they were always in question of that. And I was just being an artist, but I
Yeah.
just didn't know exactly what that was.